It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is kind of special to me because it's on a lady that I think is super cool that was on the show. Miss Frances Bavier, who played Aunt B. Taylor. Let's get into it. After the Andy Griffith Show concluded, rumors went around about whether the lovable Aunt B. Taylor was different in real life from the actress Frances Bavier. Starr was born on December 14th, 1902, as Frances Elizabeth Bavier. Some of her stage credits included 1935's Black Pit and Mother, 1936's Bitter Stream, 1937's Marching Song, and 1942's Native Son. She also had appeared in 1943's Kiss and Tell, 1947's Little A, and 1948's Jenny Kissed Me, and a whole bunch more. The actress worked for 40 years on stage, television, and film before getting her iconic role. Starr was seen as a character in the series rather than who she was in real life. While some people have an idea about her history, Bavier's image was more complicated and multifaceted than many thought. The New York City native's initial plan was to become a teacher. She studied for it at Columbia University before realizing it wasn't going to work out. She confessed that she was awful as a teacher and was terrified of the role. Instead, she enrolled at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts to seek a better career. Her first theater job was a vaudeville skit after a woman who was meant to play the role left because she was going to have a baby. When she was an understudy in Higher and Higher, Bavier replaced Hilda Spong while the play was in Boston. The actress then joined in on Borrowed Time, where she completed her Broadway work. On the big screen in 1931, the star had an uncredited role in the movie Girls About Town. She was later recognized for roles in 1943 as Oh My Darling Clementine and more features in the 50s and 60s, but little did she know that her most significant role was yet to come. It wasn't clear if Bavier ever got married in the early stages of her career. However, some reports stated from 1928 until 1933 she was married to a member of the military, Russell Carpenter. Others claimed she had never tied the knot. However, in 1964, she told the Star Gazette, "I married a man who was charming in every way, except that, being non-professional, he had little patience with my dedication to acting." The actress revealed that she'd wanted to be a wife and an actress, but learned that it was impossible for her. Quoting Shakespeare, she admitted that she hadn't loved Carpenter less, but loved acting more. Starr noted how husbands generally thought a woman couldn't have a career and raise children. Instead, he wanted his wife to show complete devotion to him and her children, but this was something Bavier just couldn't do, leading to the end of their marriage. In the 1960s, Bavier landed her legendary role as Aunt B on the Andy Griffith Show. Fans were drawn to the beloved character, but the lines blurred when fans started thinking there was no difference between the actress and the role. However, that was true. As referenced in the Andy Griffith Show book, Sheldon Leonard, the show's producer, once described Bavier as a rather remote lady who was a fine actress and comedian and highly professional. Leonard said that the actress was quite an individual who never took part in the fun on the show's set. Others recalled how difficult Bavier was to work with, as producer Richard Link shared how very touchy and moody she was due to her age. He said, "People had to be careful how they treated the actress and what they said around her." He recalled how Andy Griffith offended the actress a few times. However, the two eventually became close friends. In a past interview, Bavier confessed that it was challenging to play the role of Aunt B for 10 years and be identified with it. She felt she didn't exist as a person outside the part, and people expected her to act and react the way her character would. People were disappointed when she destroyed their image they've grown to love after she retired to Siler City, North Carolina. In a sense, the star was trapped in her character no matter where she went. The dissociation became so bad that the actress had to visit a psychiatrist. Speaking to Elmira, New York's Star Gazette, Bavier revealed it was impossible to spend 40 years in a make-believe world and not get affected. She added, "Sooner or later your mind begins to click, And in my case, you are wise to seek professional help to help stop being Aunt B after work. Starr said it was difficult to break free because Aunt B was nicer than her in real life. She lamented having to play the role for 12 hours daily and then having people recognize her as the character instead of herself when she went home. Bavier admitted that it would be awful confusing. However, there were a few benefits of being recognized by fans. Like when she was living in California in 1961 and started feeling lonely, she would visit the supermarket and someone would greet her by her character's name. In 1966, Bavier confessed to the Times record of Troy, New York, that she didn't have many friends. She didn't understand how anyone her age who worked as hard as she did could have a big social life. The actress admitted that she got crankier, impatient, and annoyed with people the older she got. In 1990, the Los Angeles Times revealed that Bavier lived her last years in seclusion in a dark and rundown house with 14 cats. After playing variations of her role as Aunt B in several shows, Bavier never acted again. She was given a chance to reprise her part in the 1986 film Return to Mayberry, but she rejected the offer. Andy Griffith explained that the actress wanted to take the role but didn't want people to see how sick she'd become. She hardly spoke to people because she wanted them to remember the character she played as it was. 4 months before her death, Bavier sent Griffith a letter apologizing for how she treated him while working on his show. Chances were she knew she was getting close to going and wanted to make amends. In December 1989, she passed away from a combination of health issues, including myocardial infarction, congestive heart failure, breast cancer, coronary artery disease, COPD, and arthritis. Starr was 86 when she died in her large 2-story Siler City home, where she retired in 1972. Her neighbors and town residents recalled how rarely she left the house. As always, when these stories come out, my favorite part is the fact that she and Andy made up in the end. And this is the best part to me. It's also kind of neat to know that she was actually married at one time. Didn't have a clue. Not until now. Well, I was making a video. Well, now, yeah, okay. So that's all I got for you. Please head on over to Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. Links in the description below. Please subscribe while you're over there. A little bit different over there today. It's a little bit heavier rock and roll. Give you a little clue. Okay, that's all I have for you. Have a great day. God bless. Praying for you.